And on to St. Dominic's Preview, which is a really terrific album. It's an album of two halves, so it showcases Van's ability in the first half to write perfect pop hits, like he was no doubt under pressure to do so, like Jackie Wilson says. And then in the second half, which for me is much more interesting, it shows how he can write these masterpieces of free expression and imagination and interplay with his band, spontaneous. I was going to talk about the whole album, but as this album contains another song which I would consider a masterpiece, perhaps two other masterpieces, but one in particular, I thought I would talk about that instead. I think this song, I can't think of anyone else who could have written this song, and I think it proves why Van is the greatest of all time, the GOAT in my opinion. The song is Listen to the Lion, and it's an immediate drop in mood and tempo from the previous song, which I think is called I Will Be There. And Van starts, it begins like a call to contemplation, with Van summoning up this cry of I will search my very soul, which he repeats, this motif. And the song builds and builds, and as it does so, you can hear Van work himself into this trance-like state where he's unself-conscious enough that he's able to just freely emote, even to growl like a lion, to roar like a lion. It really is incredible. And you hear that whole process happening, that initial contemplation, and then I don't know it's also always going to sound fresh because of the way it was recorded and the spontaneity. The song is Listen to the Lion.